All right, guys, so let's break down J.J. McCarthy's tape from last night's win over the Bears. This was his pick six. He ends up trusting his arm a little bit too much, trying to go to that out route, and the DB jumps in front of it and gets a pick six. This might have been the best thing to happen to McCarthy, though, because if you're able to bounce back in your first start from a pick six, his first touchdown was to the other team, and you respond like that and end up leading your team to a win on the road against a divisional rival. I think J.J. McCarthy is going to be just fine. So now we've got the missed kick by the Bears. This ended up being costly because it gives the Vikings good field position, and they certainly would make the Bears pay for that. As McCarthy's under center, and he's going to hand it off to number 27. That's Jordan Mason, who looked electric last night, and he gets up the field for a big-time gain. The Vikings finally had a good run. It had been a while. McCarthy again under center. This time he's going to fake it, eyes down the field, step up and throw, and he's got his man, Justin Jefferson, the best receiver in the game, who's just wide open. Kevin McConnell absolutely cooked on this one. He got a man in motion working to the left. You see the pressure was there. McCarthy takes a big hit, but Jefferson's just absolutely wide open. Love this. And now he's calling something, getting everyone on the same page, handing it off to Mason again, who gets up the field, picks up some yardage. And how about this formation? It's a funky formation by Kevin O'Connell. He's got T.J. Hawkinson right here, and then he's got Justin Jefferson lined up next to him. He's got outside receiver, and then he's got a receiver right here. He's got, of course, Mason under center. And the defense, they've got two safeties back. They got two DBs, of course, two corners lined up on them, but there's also no one for T.J. Hawkinson as well, because this guy certainly looks like he's rushing, and then he's rushing. Actually, yeah, he's definitely rushing. So this is, let's see if, I don't know, man. I'll see if I'm right on this. Oh, nope. Okay. So he actually dropped back into coverage. Yeah, it didn't even matter. Okay. So McCarthy read this well. So this defender actually, this linebacker drops into coverage. But it doesn't matter because Justin Jefferson just goes like this. And then this guy is going to stay right here. And then McCarthy just puts the ball right in between him, and this guy is going to run like this and kind of just take him away. So this is how it ends up going. Boom. Yeah, I mean, something along those lines. Not exactly, but you guys get my point, is they just were able to create an opening in the zone coverage. Is this how it looks from McCarthy's point of view? Is you could see he realizes that he's away. He knows that this backer's not going to be able to do anything, so then he just waits for Jefferson to get open, and then he hits him. That's all McCarthy does here, man. Boom. It's a good recognition as well of just reading the defense pre-snap. I'm sure McCarthy watched a lot of tape on the Bears in the preseason and from last season, and kind of, I know they have a new staff, but still. And then they go for two here. Josh Oliver. Interesting call. It looked like an obvious run. They got multiple tight ends actually in the game, so literally like a jumbo type of package. I mean, there isn't even a receiver on the field. You've got to be thinking run all the way. And McCarthy snaps it. They fake it like it's going to the right side. And the defense, I mean, obviously these guys are all there, but these guys read it well, like this triangle here. Or this attempt at a triangle. I mean, I think it's still a triangle, but. And then he's on T.J. Hawkinson, maybe thinking, hey, maybe get him on a route to the back corner of the end zone. It'll be a tough throw. But then Oliver is going to block and release right here. Oh, actually, that's not Oliver. That Oliver was, well, he still does block and release, but I got the players wrong. So he comes from over here. I just realized, okay, cool. I like this concept. It didn't work, but it's still funky. Yeah, I got confused for a sec because I was thinking that 85 was blocking and releasing, but no, this is just, he just comes all the way around and catches the ball. And it's sort of a foot race at that point. The defense reads it well. If they don't read it, obviously it's a walk-in, but they do read it. And by the time he catches it, I mean, he could still make this guy miss, but the DB makes a very good play on the ball. and he just hits him and stops him in his tracks. Nothing he can do right there. That's just good defense by the Bears. And typical Bears fashion, they're punting once again. Nothing to show for in the second half. They came down their first drive and scored, but after that, it was nothing. They had that pick six touchdown. That was it. And look at these juke moves getting up the field. I mean, he's already in Bear territory. They're midfield right now, guys. Coming off of a touchdown and then a forced punt. And here's Aaron Jones. Let him go to work, the veteran, former Packer, getting up the field easily. I mean, a couple more plays like that, they're going to be in the red zone. And we got McCarthy under center, just play action fake. He's got a man. Justin Jefferson's open. Ooh. Yeah, that's one you got to make if you're the rookie. He's going to want that one back. I mean, Justin Jefferson, he just runs down and then he gets open. He's open like right here. And then eventually the ball's out, but to that point it's kind of too late and it's an inaccurate ball. Yeah, I mean Jefferson, and he has the benefit of this player kind of confusing because Jefferson's running here and this guy's running here, and his man is chasing him, and this probably confuses him. And you got a deep high safety, but he's obviously not much he's going to be able to do because he's not going to be able to get there. McCarthy just has to put the ball literally, right here. He's got him. The pocket's collapsing. He's going to take a hit here for sure. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't because he stepped up. Cool. And yeah, you can see the ball comes out, and it's just high. It's a high throw, a little too fast. And yeah, I mean, if you're McCarthy, you want to throw it right here. You want to throw him open, and he steps up, and then he starts to throw it, and you see Jefferson's kind of running, and look how he's going to adjust. So he's coming back now and having to jump up, and yeah, that was a miss. I mean, it wouldn't matter. They still score here, but still. And now they've got... Ooh, I'm not sure exactly what they were trying to do here. Let's take a look. Jefferson comes out into the backfield, just a motion. A lot of teams have been doing this lately. And the running back right here falls down, tries to hold 98, and McCarthy's forced to get rid of it because there's three Bear defenders right here closing in on him. And then he just tries to throw it up to here. I mean, you can see this DB slips. Just kind of a disastrous play. That's a hold, actually, now that I think about it. This is going to benefit the Vikings. Yeah, I don't know why I'm missing these, but I was just... Because I saw that when I was in slow motion. I was like, he's holding him. That's right there. You can see that little hold right there. So that the Vikings are going to get the ball right there because the ball was thrown. So, I mean, it would be one thing if McCarthy had taken a sack. I mean, it still would have been a penalty, but I mean, the fact he was throwing over in that area, it's an easy call for the official. Now McCarthy's just, that's that wheeler route. It's cool to look at the film because I can go back and take a look at this. Because I was wondering in real time, did he run a wheeler route? Oh, no, it's not really a wheeler route. I mean, it's the same concept, but I mean, he just comes out and he kind of reads this backer, and then he just goes and realizes that, hey, look, I've got that sideline. Just smart play by the veteran. See, he comes out and then you realize, okay, I'm just going to run right by him. McCarthy, perfect ball, right to his running back's chest. Makes it easy for him. Good protection as well. Allows McCarthy to just see this all the way and loft it up. And then they go for two this time, and I think this is just a much better play. Is they got Adam Thielen, who's just going to run an out route. Justin Jefferson's, I don't remember exactly what route he runs, but something along the lines of he's just going to kind of go out here and just take these defenders away, and then this guy's going to motion in and see how this works. I feel like if you have the ball and you're going for two, you want to throw it because you've got all these weapons. Adam Thielen's still a very capable receiver. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how it goes. You can see is he's away from the play now, and then this guy's on him all the way. 24 tried to help out because it's Justin Jefferson, but then that allows Adam Thielen. It's just a straight shot, of course, and he's going to catch it right here. Just perfectly executed by Kevin O'Connell, and his players get it done, man. Love that scheme, of course. And the Bears are punting. It's just funny seeing the punt over and over again. That ball was actually tipped. McCarthy out to T.J. Hawkinson. They come up a little bit short. They'd end up running it the next play and getting it. This is just a replay of it. Thielen in motion, and he's just looking all the way. Sees Hawkinson, puts it on the money. Got a linebacker on him. No chance right there. No linebackers covering TJ Hawkinson out there. Bootleg, hit your running back. Jones does a good job of tiptoeing up the sideline, picking up a big gain, and they're approaching red zone territory. So you can see the Vikings are putting points on the board. The Bears continue to punt. And that's just not a good look for Ben Johnson at home to have blown this. We just saw the Ravens blow their game. And this is just a screen to Justin Jefferson. Ooh, he's so shifty. It's funny because I can barely even see what's going on, but I just know it's Justin Jefferson because the way he's moving. At Thielen in motion, snap it, and it's just going to be, that fooled me. This fooled me. Look how good of a read this is. I mean, it looks like an obvious handoff. And he's just reading the outside edge, by the way. Everyone starts to collapse. And you're thinking it's a handoff. And he's going to actually pull it. And he's got TJ Hawkinson out in front. So as long as he just holds this guy, McCarthy can kind of follow him, and then finally, last second, make his move and get in. I mean, this ends up being a very, very easy play for McCarthy because this edge isn't catching him. He's not catching him, the safety. And then now it's just, if he holds this block, it's a tight end against the DB, so he just has to hold this. It's exactly how McCarthy ends up scoring, is just boom, and get to the outside, fight your way through, and get in. This ends up being the game-winning play. The Bears would come down and score, but to that point, they just didn't have enough time to be able to realistically come back. And here it is one more time. You can see, normally if you're the edge, you kind of want to stand there like he's doing. That way, McCarthy's not going to know. But he kind of just, if you pause it there, it looks like he's making the right decision. But, watching in real time, as he just comes out, my bad, low on battery, my bad about that, guys. So this is how it looks in real time, is he's going to come out, and you can see he's going to step up, and he's just kind of like, you see how he made that step? That was his biggest mistake, is watch him step in. Boom. And by the time he steps in, McCarthy has the football, and he's not catching him. Doesn't matter if that was Micah Parsons. If he makes that same move, he's not catching McCarthy. McCarthy's fast as well, and he's just following the block, and now he just lowers in, gets in, and scores the winning touchdown. JJ McCarthy, he's a fun player. I mentioned this in my preseason video when he played only like 11 reps of the first team. I said, hey guys, JJ McCarthy's a fun player. He looks poised. Everyone's like, it's the preseason. Okay, well, he just did it against the Bears on the road in week 1 and gets his first win. And people just complain about everything. JJ McCarthy is going to be a stud.